You're watching Mike's Vehicle Spotlight, bringing today's vehicle center stage since 2011.
Today we're going to take a look at this 2003 Dodge Intrepid SXT. This is actually my sister's first car. She just got it yesterday, so she went ahead and let me have it for a few hours so I can go ahead and film it while it's still in brand new condition. It is very windy out here today, so I'm going to go ahead and throw in some background music, write a script on the information about the Intrepid, and we're going to go ahead and just treat this as your usual MVS feature. So, let's go ahead and get started.
Chrysler introduced the Dodge Intrepid full-size sedan for the 1993 model year as a replacement for the Dodge Dynasty. It was released alongside with its new counterparts, the Chrysler Concorde and the short-lived Eagle Vision. It was also shared with the Chrysler New Yorker and the Chrysler LHS sedans. The second generation Intrepid debuted for the 1998 model year along with the then new Chrysler 300M sedan. It retained a lot of the first generation styling cues wrapped into more of a round and well-curved body shape. The Intrepid was discontinued after 2004 to make way for the 2005 Dodge Magnum and the 2006 Dodge Charger. The SXT trim level was based off of the SE trim with the added high-output V6 engine and other sportier styling cues that were just shy of the ES trim. The Intrepid is 203.7 inches long, sits 74.7 inches wide, and stands 56 inches tall. Today's Intrepid SXT is featured in the Inferno Red tinted pearl coat exterior color. The front end begins with these manually powered halogen headlamps. The front bumper includes two fog lamps and your integrated 4-vented grille, resembling that of the 90s Dodge Viper. The powered side mirrors are placed within black plastic caps. The door handles are color matching. SXT models came equipped with these 16-inch chromed aluminum rims wrapped with P225 60R all-season touring tires. Braking is provided through a four-wheel disc braking system. Analog control and traction control systems are not equipped on today's model. SXT deck lids include a raised rear spoiler. And the incandescent tail lamps are slightly joined through the deck lid. One chrome exhaust tip is placed at the rear. Once inside, the Intrepid offers two front persons, 42.2 inches of legroom, 38.3 inches of headroom, 56.3 inches of hip room, and 59 inches of shoulder room. Dual front airbags came equipped as standard safety equipment. Three rear persons are offered 39.1 inches of legroom, 37.5 inches of headroom, 56.6 inches of hip room, and 58.1 inches of shoulder room. Today's SXT came equipped with these optional royal leather appointed seats, finished in a dark gray slate color scheme. The driver's seat is 8-way powered, while the front passenger seat is 4-way powered. The interior door trim includes your door lock and mirror controls next to your door handle, your window controls placed on the armrest, and a wide lower door pocket. Keyless entry is equipped, but the spare key that I have here did not include a remote. The driver is placed in front of this 4-piece white-faced gauge cluster that includes a 7,000 RPM tach, a 120 mph speedometer, and gauges for your fuel level and coolant temperature. The odometer includes a trip computer, and the tach displays your current gear selection. The driver grabs on to a leather-wrapped 4-spoke steering wheel. Your cruise controls are placed on both sides of the airbag hub. Steering is provided through a hydraulic-powered rack and pinion system. Off to the left, sit your exterior lighting and interior dimmer controls. Down below sits the trunk release. Your wiper controls are placed on the turn signal stalk. And your emergency hazards are placed at the top of the steering column. Your single zone climate controls are placed towards the top of the center stack. Shown here is the standard AM, FM, CD audio system, backed by a premium 6-speaker sound system. Down below sits a storage pocket. The center console begins with a hidden ashtray and a cigarette lighter. The leather shifter is accompanied by a leather boot at the base. Behind it sits 2 cup holders and an armrest that opens up to a storage console. The glove compartment is also nicely sized. Up on the ceiling, you'll find sun visors with unlit vanity mirrors and 2 map lamps. Rear passengers have access to several air vents, 2 map pockets, and a fold-out armrest with 2 cup holders. The rear seats are foldable by pulling on the side tabs. The trunk of the Intrepid offers a total 18.4 cubic feet of cargo room. Under the floor sits a spare tire. SXT models are powered by the 3.5-liter single overhead cam 24-valve high-output V6. This engine puts out 250 horsepower and 250 pound-feet of torque. EPA estimates are rated at 19 miles per gallon in the city and 27 miles per gallon on the highway. This is the same engine found in the Plymouth Prowler, but only making 3 less horsepower. The Intrepid also carries a 17.2-gallon fuel tank.
Again, it is quite breezy outside, so I do apologize for any wind interference that may take place during the engine out segments. And I also apologize for the screaming kids behind me at the jungle gym also. Let's go ahead and start up the Intrepid.
The V6 is connected to a 4-speed automatic transmission with overdrive.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take the 03 Intrepid just on a quick test drive, and we'll go ahead and call it a feature. I must say that ever since the debut of this generation Intrepid, which was for 1998, ever since I was a kid, I think I was 11 at the time, I had always admired the look of this generation Intrepid. I always thought these cars were very stylish inside and out. So this is actually my first opportunity to drive an Intrepid. I haven't driven one before this. And I must say, it is a very comfortable car. These seats are amazing. The ride itself is actually really good. The steering is firm. It is pretty responsive. I feel like it's a little slow when it's trying to straighten up though, but that might just be me. Watch out for these potholes though, man. Got really bad potholes after this winter. The V6 has an amazing sound when you're on the highway and you want to go ahead and just gun it. That V6 is... Even my sister, who's not a car person at all like I am, but she loves the way this engine sounds. Just to give you a little bit of a background on the car did have one owner, so the original owner owned it up until not too long ago. The car, as you can see, only had 67,000 miles on it, and it was well maintained. It's a very nice car.
And that concludes today's MVS on this 2003 Dodge Intrepid SXT. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Mike's Vehicle Spotlight.